Hey, Joe Coffey here for PremierGuitar.com at the 2009 AMP show, hanging out with Jason Lollar. Jason, how you doing, man?
I'm good, thank you. Good to see you
Good to
again.
see you. You cut your long hair too.
I cut my hair, I cut my beard. My beard used to be down to here. My hair used to be down to my ass. And
When it gets in the tooling,
it
you
gets
just
in a tool, man, you run a router and it just sucks that beard right in and
Well, hey, wanted to pop by, see what's new with you, man. What's going on?
Well, I've been coming up with some new stuff, new products. Um, Having a funny economy here, so I'm inventing new things to kind of combat that and give everybody new things to buy. And one of the things is this is an old steel guitar type pickup that you'll find on a Cooter caster. Ry Cooter puts this on his Stratocaster, and I've made it in a version so that the bottom plate is smaller, so it'll screw onto basically any kind of guitar, like so. And it's actually a humbucker. It has two coils in it, one coil here and one coil there, and they're wound so they humbuck, but they are sounds just like a single coil. It's very hot pickup. These are the magnets on the outside. So the magnet goes up this steel plate and around this steel plate, and it makes a complete surrounding magnetic field around the strings. The strings go through this little hole here. So the strap goes over the strings. So it's a very hot pickup, but it's very super clear. So it'll overdrive an amp, and you'll be able to hear every note and every interval that you're playing, even at a high distorted volume, or you'll get a real clean, clear sound if you run it your amp not distorted. So this is brand new, and it's all steel, it's all chrome plated, and we just got it going about a month ago, I think.
What do you call your version here?
Boy, I think yeah, I think we're just calling it a Supro string through pickup. I think Joe Bonamassa is going to get one here pretty soon for kind of a Cooter caster kind of deal. So there's that. I'm really excited about that. That turned out really good. We've also come up with for vintage melody makers. I have this. This is basically a P90, and it fits in a vintage melody maker slot or pickup route. And it comes with the pick guard so that you don't have to open up your original pick guard or change it in any way. It comes in a couple of different versions of pick guards, and a two pickup version, and the melody maker that looked kind of like a SG. There was one of those. It comes in that version. So this basically takes those old melody makers that are just a little single coil that sound kind of like a Strat and are kind of thin, and puts what's basically amounts to a P90 in it, and it turns a guitar, a early '60s, late '50s guitar that's Gibson, all made out of Honduras mahogany, real fine quality wood guitar, into something that's much more usable than how they are stock. Here's something new. This is a plastic cased pickup. It's a bass pickup, and this is designed for the Epiphone Thunderbird reissue. And this is basically what's inside here is a early '60s Gibson Gibson Thunderbird bass pickup, which is kind of based on a Firebird pickup. It's a unique humbucking pickup with Alnico poles inside each coil, like a Firebird pickup, but it's for the Thunderbird bass. And right now, it's only available for it's a drop-in replacement for an Epiphone reissue Thunderbird. I don't know if they fit the Gibson reissues yet or not, but we are going to eventually be making a version with the metal cover, just like the original '60s version of the Thunderbird bass. So it would be an exact vintage copy in every way. Right now, only the guts and sound are just like the vintage pickup. Also, we have this is not quite done, but this is a prototype of a sound hole pickup for a acoustic guitar. You can see that there's a couple little flaps on the back here that You loosen these screws, the flaps come down,
Locks it right in.
locks it in, you put it in, and now it'll lock it. You tighten it back down, and lock it into the top of the wood of the guitar. And this is based on P90. There's also a version here that's based on a humbucker.
Interesting.
Not quite done with these yet, as I know there are different size sound holes, and I haven't quite figured out exactly how many different discs and sizes for the sound holes I need to make. Got a lot of things going on. Been going to more shows. Been going to vintage shows. Somebody's always asking for something. Steve Kimmock asked me for these blade pickups for a Jazzmaster. So this is kind of the Steve Kimmock model now. And we just made something new for Charlie Hunter. I've been making pickups for I guess you'd consider him a jazz guitarist. 7-string player Charlie Hunter. Just made some single coils for him. So I'm always doing that sort of thing too.
Well, Jason, man, thanks so much for kind of showing us what's in the works here. You
Yes,
got some
you're
cool
welcome.
stuff
Thank
going
you.
on.
Thank you.
Let's remind folks, what's the web address?
It's lollarguitars.com. We have a new website, and then there's a lot of new stuff on it. There's sound files, all kinds of stuff.
All right. Dude, as always, appreciate the time.
Thank you, Joe.
I'm Joe Coffey. You're watching PremierGuitar.com.